good, boys? We're doing something a little different today. The NFL playoffs are upon us this week, actually. How do you know the Chargers made it in? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So today, I figured I might as well predict the playoffs. You know, because I literally have the NFL script.
Stop the cap.
Yeah, my bad, y'all. We got this this ratchet playoff simulator. I'm just gonna like break down every game like very briefly to the knowledge that I know, and I'll tell you why I picked that. No favoritism, no biasy. Start off with the Chargers-Texans game. First game of the playoffs. I'm not even like being biased. Obviously, I'm gonna pick the Chargers. But nah, I really think the AFC South is just poverty. Like, they have so much talent each year, and they just suck. I think we win that easily, to be honest. Steelers and Ravens. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I think the Steelers take this one. Nah, I'm just kidding. This Ravens squad is absolutely insane. There's no doubt about this. This has got to be the best team in the playoffs, and I'm not even joking you. I don't know. When Lamar, like, actually plays football, like he has been this year, I think they have a fair shot at winning the Super Bowl. Like, we know playoff Lamar, he's not that great in the playoffs. He's like 2-4 or something. Let me look it up. Hold up. Literally, bruh. Yeah, he sucks in the playoffs, and it's a divisional game. Bills and Broncos. Yep. Nah, to be honest, I hate the Broncos. And I hate the Chiefs even more. Beyond their defense, and I'm going to say the same thing for Jane Daniels. I know we haven't gotten over that yet, but I don't think either of the rookies are really ready for playoffs. Like, oh yes, they're good. Oh yes, they're this, they're that. But neither of them have a home field advantage. They're going into tough situations. I think the Bills smack the Broncos. Hot take. We go over to the other side. Vikings and Rams. So, like, this is a tough one. We all saw what just happened to the Vikings. That was embarrassing. But I mean, are we gonna act like we didn't see this coming? Like, how is this team this good? Like, how are they 14-3? Sam Darnold, and it was too good to be true. I actually just saw a TikTok. I wonder if I can find it, but like, the Lions have already played the Lions. Boy! What am I yapping about? Vikings have already played the Lions and the Rams this year, back to back, and they lost to both of them. And now they're facing the Lions and the Rams back to back again, and they might lose to them back to back again. That'd be crazy. I'm taking Rams. Washington and Tampa Bay. I'm taking Tampa Bay. They've been like so good this year. I'm gonna be honest. They might have one of the best, if not the best, offense in the league.
Ho, brother. Whoa, now.
The amount of points that they've been putting up this year is actually ridiculous. I don't know if that's just because their defense is like bad or what, but they've had a lot of high point games this year. And yeah, I'm really interested to see what they'll do in the playoffs. I do think they beat the Commanders. I really do mess with Jaden Daniels, and I really do think it would be cool if they did make it far in the playoffs, kind of like CJ Stroud last year. And I really do think that a lot of these games are reversible. Like, this is a pretty good playoff bracket, if I'm being honest. And for our last game, it's Packers. I mean, if Jalen Hurts is really still out with a concussion, there's no shot, to be honest. The Packers are a legit team. If everyone's saying the Lions are a legit team, then so are the Packers, because they've been competing with them just as much. They almost beat them last time as well. The Packers defense is so good. Kenny Pickett is the one to piece up that defense. I would be absolutely bamboozled. Going on to the divisional round. I'm going to start with the Chargers. We're not winning. Honestly, I really want us to win. And this Chiefs team I feel like this is one of the worst Chiefs teams we've seen. One of the worst 1 seeds I've ever seen in my lifetime. The amount of times they've gotten bailed this year is actually insane, but it's Mahomes and Andy Reid in the playoffs, and just in general, they're just insane. Like, I was looking up all the playoff records before I did this prediction, and everyone was like, "Oh, Lamar's 2-4, Josh Allen's like 5-4, that's not bad." And then everyone's kind of like mid, 4-4, 2-2, whatever. Mahomes is 15-3 in the playoffs. What is it, like his sixth year in the league? Like, that's insane. And it's obviously it's the coaching too. Andy Reid really knows how to coach up Mahomes. Really just an unstoppable combo. Nah, I think they could be beaten. But if it's the Chargers, I'd be happy. We're still in a rebuild year. Like I said, I'm surprised we even made it to the playoffs. And the Ravens and the Bills, I'm going to be honest, Lamar should win MVP. I'm just going to flat out say he has way better stats. I mean, you can't really argue against that. The stats don't lie. But record also doesn't lie either, and that plays a factor in MVP. So Josh Allen will probably win MVP because the NFL will do anything they can to make sure Lamar doesn't get a consecutive MVP. 3 consecutive MVPs.
What?
Or no, not consecutive. It was 2023. Man, I do not watch football. If y'all really think you're getting good advice here, you came to the wrong channel. Yeah, it was Mahomes and then Lamar. Okay, so consecutively though. I'm flipping a coin on this one, to be honest. Well, I mean, not really. I'm picking the Ravens to win, but they smacked them at the beginning of the year, and obviously that's the beginning of the year. All the hype was real about Baltimore, and it still is. Obviously not as much because they just, they're just there. Like, Lamar's been balling and on the best team he's ever been on, so it makes sense that they would win this game. And I think it will be a Ravens-Chiefs AFC Championship. We got the Packers and the Lions. I'm gonna be honest, they're gonna get sweeted. I think they're the 7th seed, and they're gonna get a little bit of confidence because they just beat the 2 seed, but they didn't really because Jalen Hurts wasn't there. And then they're not gonna after they beat them, it's just gonna be oh, we just got an easy win. They're gonna run into the Lions and they're just gonna get smacked. And then we have Rams and Buccaneers. This one's low-key a coin flip for me, bro. I do not really watch either of these teams that much, but like I said, every time I have seen the Buccaneers, they score a lot of points. That's why I'm going to be picking the Buccaneers in this one. Do I think the Rams could win? Yes. Do I think the Bucs could win? Yes. I also really don't know anybody defensively on the Rams. I know that their team is still very young, which is a good thing for their future. I don't think they'll be able to compete with the Bucs. I think that offense is way too good. I feel like that could definitely be a good game, though. 2 3 seeds and 2 1 seeds. Wow, what a entertaining NFL playoffs. I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't think Lamar's beating the allegations. I was just talking about how he's terrible in the playoffs, and honestly, if I'm being realistic, any 2 3 of these games are losable for Lamar. Or they're winnable. I mean, the only difference that I think that he could actually win these next 2 games is because he has the best team that he's ever had. And he's having a career-high season. So I think the Chiefs will pull off some black magic stuff, if I'm being honest. Yeah. And it's already in the script. I mean, I was also looking through injuries before this. I don't know, I didn't really say that, but I looked at Jalen Hurts and I was like, oh, I figure I might as well go and see if anyone else is injured. I go and look at Patrick Mahomes. Look at this, bro. I looked at the news for Patrick Mahomes. He was hurt or whatever. He always does that. Bro, this guy is having a third child. Y'all know what that means? Put it together. I mean, I didn't even know he had 2 children. Put it together. 3 children, 3-peat. Hold up. The black magic, it's not finished. Y'all remember Taylor Swift? Travis Kelce has not proposed yet. We're cooked. I mean, Fate's just like, I don't even need to fill out the rest of the bracket. Like, it just, yo. Bro, it just reset my whole thing. Like, we're cooked. I mean, I can already picture it. Like, Chiefs are gonna win off of some triple doink, 15 penalties on the Lions on the last drive, the last game-winning drive. Like, oh my gosh. Yes, the Lions are gonna beat the Buccaneers. The Lions are good. They're gonna make the Super Bowl, and the Chiefs are gonna beat them, and they're gonna 3-peat, and I'm never watching football again. Hit how scripted it is, bro. Oh my.